It is really for me a way of decompressing from work. But obviously, ultimately, it's about helping and conserving the birds and wildlife around us. Also, physical activity, as in walking and hiking in nature, I think it's just a relaxation and I don't know, just magic, I think, to be here. My name is Anouk. I'm participating as a volunteer in the wader survey in the Cairngorms here, and what it means is, first of all, you are exploring the field, noting down what the vegetation is, how the fields are used. Over a time of, I think, 2 or 3 months, you're surveying the site for 3 times. For me, it's early morning. And we are noting down the movement of the birds, the behavior of the birds, and we're focusing on 5 different waders.
The Cairngorms Wader Survey runs every 5 years, and it started in the year 2000. And it's all about getting a census of a wader population in the Cairngorms area. If we didn't have volunteers on this project, we couldn't have run the project, to be honest. So we've got about 5 or so staff helping us, a few more maybe, but we've got over 70 volunteers. On a personal level, it's really good. It enlivens you, really, because you get a lot of passion from these volunteers. They want to help a cause, really. They're not necessarily volunteering for the RSPB, they're volunteering for nature. So yeah, it's been massively uplifting. I can't really, I can see a bird again.
I feel more like I can contribute in a way when I'm gathering the data. It's more like contributing to nature and wildlife conservation through recording what you see, instead of just enjoying yourself and walking through nature.
The whole reason we're doing the survey up here is because it's one of the most important areas for breeding waders in the UK. Farmland is massively important. They can have a mixture of foraging and nesting habitat. You know, hay meadows, for example, grazed grassland can be really important for nesting waders.
What I really wanted to do with this volunteering opportunity is to learn new skills. So for me, it was the first official survey I was doing. So there was lots of support from David and others as well about how to do it, and learning about the bird behavior as well, the calls. So that was my personal reason, but obviously ultimately it's about helping and conserving the birds and wildlife around us.
Yeah, usually most wader chicks sort of at 2 or 3 days old they leave the nest, so just wonder. Species Volunteer Network is a project I work for, and that's all about getting more volunteers into species recovery projects across the UK. And the People's Postcode Lottery funding has helped us to do that. We've been able to get all these volunteers. Without that funding, we couldn't have had myself in post to organise these volunteers and to give them the training, the information they need, and that coordination. So it's been massively important.